We often get asked, if I didn't go to a top undergraduate university, can I still get into a top MBA program? And the answer is absolutely. In fact, looking at last year's data, Harvard's 930 students, they came from 296 different universities. Booth had 319 universities with their 632 students, and Vanderbilt had 140 different universities for their 175 students. So you can see there's a large amount of schools that feed into any given program. What schools are looking for from a holistic perspective is, are you a hardworking leader that can drive impact and results? And while your time in university can show that, I would argue that your time post-university is actually a better indication of that. So we think that schools look across kind of 5 areas when they're evaluating your application. One's going to be your quantitative abilities and your work experience, your community involvement and leadership, what your recommendations might support about you, and then the goals that you've decided to pursue post-MBA. And arguably education falls into that quantitative side of things. So, but it's just even one piece, because you also have the GMAT. If you didn't have a quantitative major at university, you might even want to take MBA math or a UC Berkeley extension math for management course to showcase your quantitative abilities. If you passed the CPA exam or the CFA exam, people pass those courses no matter where they went to university, and that can also show your ability from an educational perspective to work really hard. I would say post-undergrad is going to be a better indication of the success that you're going to have post-MBA. So, what type of promotions, if we're thinking work experience, what type of promotion cycle were you on in the role that you were in? Were you ahead of promotion cycle? What type of leadership did you have both at work, or if you are in more of an individual contributor role at work, then maybe looking into a community position. So schools want to see the leadership. Now, that could have happened at university, but I think you can have involvement in different organizations and drive results at any university. And then you can also do that within a role at work or outside of work in the community. When we're thinking about recommendations, those aren't going to come from university anyways. When you're applying for a business school program, you absolutely want those to be work-based. So that's not going to reflect on your university at all. And then your goals may or may not be influenced by what you studied undergrad. We see probably about 40 to 50% of applicants come with some sort of a business background, but there are schools that's very different. At Berkeley, 25% of the applicants come from engineering, and another quarter come from the social sciences. So there's a wide range, and really the application is the opportunity for you to showcase what's special about you and the experiences that you've had. They can be at university, but arguably your experience at work is going to be much more valuable and a much greater indicator than where you went to university.